o'clock in the morning I woke up this morning, just being straight to fucking us, wide awake. So, just having my first coffee. All the dogs are on the bed, all having their snuggle. No need to rush to go out, no accidents in the hallway. All good. Only do that when they can hear something out the front of the house, like a car door slamming or something. It's territorial peeing, like I said. If they come in here, they don't do it. Right, before I get copyright striked. Ugh. Alexa, off. Ah, dear, that's better, isn't it? Alexa, turn on. And that's why I don't have an Alexa, because women bring me problems, and I like to stay drama free. Don't want to be arguing with an artificial intelligence woman now, do I? God, never heard the end of that one. Yeah, I was watching a load of videos last night. Really good, funky rock music. So like you'd have Korn mixed with The Temptations, Rage Against the Machine, music to James Brown singing, but the two videos mixed together and meshed up as well. Yeah, fucking thoroughly entertaining. Well distracting from what's been going on lately. So I was just on a completely different happy vibe, just chilling with the music, you know. And then I got a text. I saw the text come in and I thought, oh well. I saw the first bit as it flashed up on the screen. I thought, right, well, I don't need to answer it then. Otherwise I might end up into a conversation or a back and forth with texts. Well, I'm trying to enjoy my music, so I'd already said what time I was about. There's no point rushing the issue. Luckily we got a bit of sunshine today, but I don't like stuff dumped because I've got dodgy neighbours, so you can't do that. Yeah, especially if it's got fucking important stuff with it. So you'll have to wait until I'm ready, I'm afraid. I've got dogs to sort out, I've got appointments to keep. Got stuff I've got to do myself, haven't I? And then I've got to, when it gets here, I've got to lob it all up in the loft because I ain't got enough room in any of my rooms to put it anywhere. I don't want it cluttering up my wardrobe. I don't want it in the dog's room because in case they pee up it. Do you know what I mean? And where am I going to put it? Apart from up in the loft, isn't it? So, hopefully, I don't want it all fucking collapsing and the bags ripping open while I'm trying to chuck it all in the loft opening, you know what I mean? Got to make sure it's away from cables and all that, so it's like just dramas for me. I don't need to be doing that shit. But, there you go, just trying to help out. Oh dear. Yeah, apart from that, coffee and a ciggy as normal. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just expecting dramas. I'm just on instincts, going by instincts at the moment. I can see problems forming. I don't need problems in my life. Overspill just to get attention, do you know what I mean? don't like the way we're all being viewed as a collective at the moment by said person. I think it's a bit rude. I don't know Kent's situation at the moment, so I can't comment on that. But she's a working person, isn't she? So that sort of dispels that way of thinking. I don't know what her life's like now, so I can't pass judgment or comment on it. There you go. That's the answer to that, isn't it? And I definitely don't fall into that category. Because I didn't have any influence, I wasn't allowed to. Because you know what women are like. Yeah. They build the person up to be a lunatic or drinks too much or this or that, and then stop the person from seeing a child, and then it becomes awkward with access and stuff like that. It's just time wasting. It's just time wasting, literally, for control. So they can shape the narrative in the child's head. And then it, you know, that's all it's about. Every breakup's exactly the same unless you've got two decent human beings that just say, well, no, actually. You know. But there's always an agenda, because each person has their own lives. And I can't be bothered. I've got my own problems, so I don't want to get involved. Ah, dear. Right, ciggy time. Then I'm going to go make me breakfast. I'll pack a bacon in there. I fancy some bacon sarnies this morning. But popped up my prescription sorted out at the chemist yesterday, so all good on that one. We have a Lola cam today, and I'm finding it very difficult to move at the moment. Like I said, we have a Lola cam while I roll myself a ciggy. Oh dear. It's a lovely sunny morning out there, out the window. No need to jump out of bed and turn the heating on today. Is there anything left in this? Well, that's a good sign anyway. I woke up in a positive mood. So I'm just making my morning video, it's same as normal. Have I seen anything on the news or anything? No. I haven't really watched any streams or other videos because, apart from Pissed Off Basement Pat, I do find that funny. It's like taking the piss out the woke and the negative in life by turning it into something funny. It's laughing about the things that the British people all think knows going on, but no one's allowed to say it. So to put it to a children's cartoon is hilarious. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the reality of what goes on behind people's doors. Do you know what I mean? Kids are shocked when they go into the real world and see how different it is to what they experience in their own home. Yeah. Well, life goes on, doesn't it, at the moment? So I'm just going about my life as I would do normally. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run. Oh, 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 oh. Well, that's what I was hearing on the radio this morning. Not that actual song, but that type of message being projected from London, and I thought, cheeky bastards, I'm going to sneak my own little vibe like that in there, if that's what they want to project. I only listen to Radio 2 until the vibe gets silly. But I do like Zoe Ball. She's grown on me with her hyper vibe. I can relate to it while I'm drinking my coffee. So all good on that. She ain't got no competition with Ken Bruce now, has she? A bit of playful beef going on between the pair of the boys and the girls thing. Of course, like the gentleman he wasn't getting involved. It's just like playing to his strengths rather than having a slidey. There's back viewers' comments, you know what I mean, on their social media. Yeah, now Steve Wright has died as well, so God. I refuse to be listening to classic FM though, or anything orchestral. That just doesn't sit with me at all. I cannot listen to classical music. It's just not my thing at all. It does nothing for my brain or vibe. I can do that with other styles of music and lyrical content, creating the same picture. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, sound and frequency, isn't it? The ability to create something from just sound. So if a song has got decent lyrics to it, it's like reading a book, isn't it, really? Just in music form. That's how I use music. I let it take me to another place. With the vibe of that, if it's an uplifting vibe, it's like you're flying and always ascending, do you know what I mean? If the music's got a dirty, grimy beat to it, it just puts me on a downer, so I don't listen to it. I stay away from that sort of negative beat. Whether the lyrics are good or not, it just creates the vibe, doesn't it? Yeah. So I always go for the positive music. And that funky beat stuff yesterday was fucking funny as shit. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell are they going to mix with this? Then when it becomes apparent when you're watching the video, it's like, oh, that's fucking amazing. Do you know what I mean? Bob Marley and Billy Idol. rebel yell and stand up for your rights and your rebel yell mixed together, that sort of thing. Yeah, good mix, really enjoyed it. Funked up my day. I just couldn't be bothered with anything else. I just want to get lost in the music, you know what I mean? It's like buzzing about with a happy vibe, pottering about. Get a little wiggle on while I'm fucking doing the wash out. You know what I mean? Get lost in the music. Boney M and, you know, Slayer and shit like that was going on there. It fucking make me laugh. And then every now and then I'd switch it up if I sat down and had another coffee and a ciggy. I'd switch it up and put Pissed Off Postman Pat on just to make me laugh. I think I've only got one to watch of them at the moment. Something about Postman Pat being a Jamaican or something. I'm saving that one for when I get down. Always used to find when I used to miss my kids, I used to put some Laurel and Hardy on, because no matter what I was doing, it would always make me laugh in the end. Even if I was fucking depressed and in my bed, I'd be laughing by the end of the film. Toy Tales are quite a funny one. I've got it on DVD somewhere. I bought a Laura and Hardy 3-pack of DVDs. What's your marnie, mate? You got your eyes open now, have you? Sighing when you're waking up, mate? Does that mean you're happy and relaxed? Does it? That's it, you wake up slowly, boy. Got your pack round you, haven't you, buddy? Let's have a look at you. Good morning, buddy boy. It's Mr. and Mrs. Lola, or Mr. and Mrs. Hulkster, whatever they are. Well, that's their little team up, and Willow's being, I want my space, I'm going to stretch out on that side of the bed. Marnie was laying on that side of the bed. So I had my central eating on my aching legs through the night. And I get pinned in like a little straight jacket, if you see what I mean. All nice and snug and warm. Not a bad life, is it? I know it's unconventional, but makes me happy. Could be more depressed about life and everything else that's going on. But instead, I'm just living like the dogs in the now. I like their simplicity of their pack structure. It's better for my mental health than the human one at the moment, to be honest with you. So, yeah, when it all pans out, it all becomes trophies on the wall. If you see what I mean. Because that was from the last time, weren't it? And I ended up buying that. So, there you go. Won't be getting the same dramas this time. Simply interesting. Been there, done that. Already know how it ends and taken to it. So, won't be getting no fucking dramas. And if I do, I know who started it all. So they'll be the one it all backfires on. See, you can't send that negative energy at me, I'll just return it to sender. And Believe me, I can do that quite easily. So, live in peace and play nicely, isn't it? I'm being genuine, not involved, and I'm keeping out of it. Being honest, I've got to back my family now, haven't I? If it's done, it's done, isn't it? Simple as that. Move on in life. Got my state of peace and love in the morning, haven't I? Wishing everyone well, aren't we? Hello, there's no hatred in here, no stupidness or games here. Still wishing peace and love on everyone. So, for that reason alone, it ain't gonna work on me, is it? All that negative gets returned to sender, doesn't it? And I'm not talking about dropping someone's fucking life off on a doorstep. I'm talking about the energy, the bad energy and the bad juju. Do you know what I mean? That stops. If I sense it around me, it comes back on you tenfold, mate. And I have been sensing bad vibes because I'm not playing along with it. I was right about which way that bad energy is coming from, and I can sense it. And if I sense it, you got problems. So don't. You don't know witchcraft round here. That's Jim work. Hmm. 23 minutes. Yeah. Just waking up doing my thing. Bluetooth still on. Let's turn that off. Otherwise, it's probably still connected to the speaker, innit? Oh, well, let's hope the sound came out on it. I fell asleep with the music on quietly last night. I hope I didn't disturb the neighbour because it woke me up at, like I said, 6 o'clock this morning. Keeps the dogs quiet and stops them barking at cars, don't it, if they hear someone getting up and about. They're sensitive guard dogs, if you see what I mean. So if they hear a noise of someone shutting a car door outside, they're like straight on it. They're zoned in on it. And it's so quiet around this area. You know what I mean? Everyone's cameras crisscross each other. Yeah. Feels comfortable, but there's also games going on around here, so I'll just keep out of that and all. Just simply not interested. It's just how I've learned to live my life around the PTSD and disabilities. less problems, focus on self. Heal self, can heal the rest. Simple mentality, isn't it? In other words, if I've made it out the other side of all my problems, then it gives my son hope about what he's going through. See what I mean? Yeah, it is possible. Look, my dad's happy, so I could be happy later in life if I start the process now. There you go. Bit of encouragement rather than negativity and head pecking and blah blah blah. Blokes don't need it. Sometimes they just have to switch off and that's it. Cock a deafin, as they say. Oh, I'm gonna have my second coffee and start thinking about breakfast and getting to this appointment before I get caught up on the internet and distracted by dramas or something. I've got to crack on, so I'm gonna have my second coffee. Thought I'd have a quick update video. Nothing's changed, haven't heard, don't know, don't want to get involved. Keep seeing like little additions to videos and that from people I watch already. It's the same the other side of the pond, all the true crime genre's turning on itself at the moment and all that sort of thing. I can see the same thing happening over here. There's lots of new content creators that are popping up all of a sudden on the same genre. Well, I found the other day I commented somewhere and a comment popped up near my comment and I thought, okay. So we got trolls on there then. And someone trying to instigate a response. And it's like, well, I'm going to be silent just because Yami's already said, just listen. Yeah? Listen. Don't read. Listen. So he's aware of it as well. Right? So if I say hello and then make a comment, just, yeah, all good, don't worry, don't worry. Anything I said after that was like getting shut down sort of thing. But that wasn't even a problem to me. I wasn't fighting to respond to anything that I'd seen. It was just like, yeah, I was agreeing with Yami on things that was being said. Yeah. It was resonating with what I'm sort of going through now. I'm viewing my own situation at the moment. I can see all the wheels between wheels and, you know, I can see how it's all unfolding. And, yeah. I'm not getting caught up in those bullshit fucking dramas. I ain't getting my turn. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's seeing things the same way. I've seen the Kevin Lane thing. And, yeah, he popped up the other day on a Tommy Robinson fucking thing that popped into my feed. I don't agree with that nutter at all. I think he's got his view, but I think he's playing into the politics for some agenda for someone else, to be quite honest with you. I think he's an actor. An adjutant. Yeah, he appeared on a Tommy Robinson stream. And I thought, I bet that's what's got him recalled. Why would you do something like that? You go on to a political enemy of the state, you drag yourself right into the Investigatory Powers Act and all that fucking shadow government stuff and secret services stuff, just from simply talking to that man. Do you see what I mean? You made yourself a political target as well as a set up criminal. Why would you do that? That was what fucked it all up, I think. Unless there's something else that outside of life know about it. You know? But the same's happening on the other side of the world, in America. The mafia, content creators are setting each other up and blah blah blah, and you know, trying to expose old crimes, and if it's not on a government record already, then they get recalled to prison, if you see what I mean. So yeah, it's going on both sides of the fucking Atlantic. I don't want to add to that, so I'm staying out of that. I just say hello politely and watch the stream and enjoy the stream. But I can see him now, do you know what I mean? We used to get it in the earthquake chat group as well. Just people in there just agitating and fucking about and trying to stop the other ones from learning, do you know what I mean? They used to be the kids at the back of the classroom, the idiots, do you know what I mean? But that's no judging opinion. You always get one. That's, yeah. Probably someone with ADHD or something like that, do you know what I mean? He's not being heard, so he's not trying to get attention by it, trying to get a reaction from someone else. You know what I mean? I don't get offended. People don't know me, do they? Do you know what I mean? If I find something interesting, story-wise or whatever, I'll listen to it. Got there to chat, I might. If I say hello to the viewer, to the streamer, say hello to the streamer. I don't know anyone in the chat, so his house, I'm just polite and respectful. Same as it is when I go anywhere else. Sam in the pool, Byron Harvey, Herman Lee, Dutch Since, Tamitha Sco. You know what I mean? I don't just listen to crime stuff, I listen to music streamers, science stuff as well, even juggalo stuff. You know what I mean? And in live streams talking with Tech9 and Chris Caligro. You know what I mean? I'm never trolling in any of them, do you know what I mean? It's just, those are the subjects that I'm interested in. Also watch videos about the Anunnaki and things like that and try to work that sort of side of life out. Listen to audio books rather than read. You know, and I use music the same way. It's just literally someone's story in music instead of in a book. If it's got lyrical content and it's decent, I'll listen to it. Cat Stevens is a good one if you want to just sort of float away through the music. Do you know what I mean? What was I listening to yesterday? funny one. That had me laughing. I think it was Judas Priest mashed up with the Bee Gees. You should be dancing. Singing about fucking something weird in the background. Judas Priest, you know what I mean? Well, that's doing its job. Good, good, good. Had a bit of I'd say it's just my normal winter cold, bit of a runny nose. I get it when I used to vape, actually. If I stopped smoking tobacco. But yeah, it's sort of, you know, right at the back of your nose, and it tickles the back of your throat, so it gives you a little bit of that. And I have emphysema as well, so my nose feels a little bit nasal this morning. But my private medication that binds all any phlegm up that's gone down on my lungs or in my throat tract because of the throat closure thing from the emphysema, that binds all that up and makes it easier for me to get it out of my body. So it's straight in the ashtray that goes. Then I wash the ashtray up, flick it down the toilet. That's it. Medication. Not a druggie. Do you know what I mean? I object when people address me as such, as people like that. No. That's just being judgmental. That's trying to control a situation by telling someone that's how I'm classing everybody, so they're beneath me. Can't have that attitude. When you project that, you get that energy sent straight back to you, do you know what I mean? So that don't work. Just saying. Don't want them thoughts in my head anyway, so why the fuck are they there? See? There you go. Time for another coffee and put some music on, I think. It's because I've got something on me in my brain from yesterday, innit? It was like I'm thinking about, oh right, yeah, I've got to reply to that now, do you know what I mean? Oh, I was doing that, so I'm not thinking about that in the morning. I've got an appointment to sort out first and have my coffee. Distractions. If he's in my bed. Right, Lola, are you going to let me get out this bed? It's like a fucking straitjacket. Right, let me wiggle out, dogs. Get off. Ooh, you awkward bastard. Ah, that's made my knee hurt. Fucking hell. Crack. Yeah, I've definitely got a problem with that left kneecap. Walking Hulk Street was pulling a little bit where I was just so excited to get out. But once he calmed down and he jumped up a couple of times to let me know how happy he was. Yeah. He had his little Hulk adventure. Right, here's the coffee. Let's go and get some milk. movement around the neighbours now. And it wake up and smell the coffee. Ooh. Oh, come on, dogs. Just budge over a little bit, mate. This is too much. I know I'm part of the pack, but I shouldn't need to wriggle into the middle of it like this. Just it's better. Yeah, it's not the time to get up yet. Watch your willow. That's it, got me coffee. Watch your willow. Hello, baby girl. Hello. How are you this morning? Hey? Did you have a good night's sleep? Hey? Want a belly rub? Yeah. Oh. You lay down then. Good girl. You all happy there? Yeah, you all snuggled up with your brother. Got your brotherly cuddle in then. Hey. Don't forget these two are twins. So this would be how they would lay inside the sack as well. What are we talking about here, Marnie Moo? That's why they couldn't be apart. So I had to take them as a pair. I was very happy to do so. That was a present from my son when I got out of prison. So I always have those good memories, see? Hey. And when he's sorted, he can have his dog, can't he? So, he'll get back on his feet when he's ready, won't he? But for now, he's got to do what he's doing down there. Yeah, life goes on. I've still got to get my scooter back, haven't I? Sent back. Yeah, watch your tail on your foot. Notice how the females are quite happy being on the female side, and the boys are quite happy on the boys' side. And there's a barrier between the two, keeping them chilled, in the right vibe. No stupidness going on, they're just working as one instead of fighting against each other. Isn't that how life's supposed to be, really? So that's the energy I like to project. So when I get people saying, oh, I saw that on your video, was that aimed at me? What? No, talking about myself and my past experience in case anybody needs that advice. Ironic, yes, but no, you're wrong. Entry in my diary only, alright? So if it offended you or you took it this way or that way, I'm not playing games. I'm telling the truth in my electronic diaries. So if anyone wants to look back at it, they can say, that's why that was said, or blah, blah, blah. He's saying, well, no, actually, blah. When I'm gone, my kids are going to have questions in life, aren't they? unfortunately, time waits for no man. So who knows? I look at each day as a blessing nowadays. Any dramas is just dramas, isn't it? I can either be involved in it or not involved in it. That's the choice I have, and I choose to be not involved in it or associated with the energy that's coming from it. Do you know what I mean? No, can't get involved. I'm a neutral grandparent. There you go. I'm not one of those that pulls the strings behind the scenes, do you know what I mean? I leave that to the ones that normally do that sort of thing in life. But us blokes, we do know about it. So, we have to live through it, remember? But there's good people out there in life as well. And people need to remember that. It's just, when something's done and it turns from love into just this toxic mess, then you just have to walk away sometimes. Get yourself right. You know, energy-wise, not problem-wise, just energy-wise. Get yourself free and away from whatever's causing that, and there you go, sorted, innit? Right. Yeah. Yeah, even if I get a problem with the dogs or anything, I'll immediately look that way because I'm not getting that sort of attention around the neighbourhood. I'm behaving myself and living in peace, not being a problem. So if I get any new problems, it'll be pretty obvious where it'll be coming from, innit? You know what I mean? Someone's trying to drag me into a drama that I don't want to be involved in. Right? So I will say that in advance. Don't be bad juju in me, because I sense it and just return that to sender. Right? Don't be playing games with me. I'm too old and long in the tooth for that. I know about all that shit in life. Don't try that with me. Just say, I'm better at it than they are. I'm a slider, not a fucking flip-flop. I keep my energy that way for a reason, so it doesn't cause any harm. You could say I can do the same as my parents, but more in the evolutionary scale. So, but I'm trying to be good, so I don't want to go on with the body count, do you know what I mean? Peace reigns. Leave the stupidness to the stupid people. I'd rather ascend than descend, if it's true about what's changing with the planet's energy from a 3D to a 5D. Because the planet's actually doing it with help from the sun's CMEs. If that's true, what's been put out there, then those that want to live in the negative mindset will stay behind in the 3D until they catch up, or just stay in that state, and the ones that want to ascend and have changed their vibrational level, so keeping a good vibe all the time, those people will be ascending to the next level. And it's all to do with this solar stuff and the earthquake energy and all that, how it's all interacting from the sun directly. So there you go. The sun's sending energy, which is changing the actual planet and humans on it. If that is actually true, and we're seeing signs of it all around us, then yeah, keep being positive, and the problems will literally disappear because they're going to a different fucking vibe, and a different vibrational planet. You know? Oh, what about that person we used to know? Oh, well, their health deteriorated, they died. Okay. Or did they? But then they just goes on to the next vibrational dimension, the 5D. And the ones that are left behind are stuck in the 3D. Is that what they're actually talking about? See? But it's all to do with the, it goes right back to the Anunnaki thing. It's all linked to that as well. Right? Apparently they did something to the evolutionary process which changed the timeline. Something like that. Humankind wasn't ready to evolve that quickly, and by doing that they changed something in the other dimensions as well. They had to use technology to sort of stabilise the vibration on the earth. It's supposed to come from the moon. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, those lower vibrational beings that done that was controlling and feeding off the negativity and the fear. On their dimension. If you see how that was working. It's all described in the Book of Enki and all that. And you'll hear it mixed in with other religions around the world as well. It's all connected. Apparently this is the first time it's ever happened in the universe, and all these other species and races have gathered to witness it all. It's never happened before. It's the culmination of an evolution of our actual humankind. But it can only happen when the planet starts to throw off its problems, what's irritating and killing it like a dog would with a flea off its back. Yeah. Or the same a human would with a problem that's bothering it. You just shake it off and carry on in life, innit? Yeah. But that's the sort of energy that's prevalent in the atmosphere at the moment. And the negative ones are really getting antsy and anxious, and you know what I mean? It's affecting everything. It's affecting humans' behaviour. When the sun acts crazy, people act crazy. It just happens like that. So if you've got between any species, that's what's been causing it. Dogs have been acting up. She's wanting to fight him, and he's been wanting a more dominant fighter. Animals have been doing it. Humans have been doing it. Right, now you know what's caused it. It's all those CMEs. It's changed the energy on the earth. So be aware of yourself and check yourself, innit? The true master controls the energy within themselves. That's what a slider is, and can then affect the energy around it. So all that extra energy from the sun is what? Well, it's literally the 10 times more what the negative haven't got from that situation. So, like I said, doesn't work on me. Do not attempt it. I'm still standing from all the silly dramas that I've gone through in my life and the others in my life at the moment around me here, haven't I? So it doesn't give you much hope of dragging me into it or responding to anything, because I don't want to be, I can see it, so I don't. If you can see something coming, you just, okay, well I'll go that way then. I'll do that then instead. Nah, I'm not having that. Oh dear. Alright. My dogs have had their pack cuddles, so when I put them in the hallway and have to go out, they'd be all nice and calm. I put the radio on in the hallway the radio's in the kitchen, so I put the radio on for them, and then if anyone knocks on the door or anything, they don't overreact. They might bark but they won't all sort of turn on each other because there's bad fucking vibes or something, do you know what I mean? They just bark at whatever's going on outside. I'll have my phone on me. But if I can't answer, it's because I'm in an appointment, isn't it? Oh, right. It's just an hour now that I do. Yeah, just a morning video. I'm in a good place this morning. Carrying on with my antidepressants. Doing my normal thing. Dogs are all happy. Everything's right in my life at the moment. So, on that note, I wish everybody else a lovely day. And I hope everything goes well for you.